No. The most difficult thing I've ever dealt with is the loss of my brother. Hey, what's up? A-Aron here, and I could not be more excited for this. All right, I've done a ton of Angelina Jordan reactions, and if you're seeing this for the first time, note that I've only been doing reaction videos for a couple months, and I've already done, I believe, 48. I think this is the 49th reaction video for Angelina Jordan. And there's a reason for that, right? This girl's incredibly special. And despite all of that, I've only seen her all the way up to the age of 13. Because the vast majority of those are early age 6, 7, 8, and 9. And even her at the age of 1.5. That's how much of a spectacular superstar, megastar she is. I've held off because I'm trying to take a chronological journey. I'm cataloging her, right? She's that incredible. And I've held off, and it's been incredibly hard to do. I promise you. Many of you have asked and wondered when I'm going to go ahead and when will he break and things to that effect. And in all honesty, I could continue in the same fashion and not view it for a year or two or whatever it took. I could do it. I have the discipline. It would not be as fun, I think, to some extent, but in terms of what I'm trying to achieve, which is to create something that is an artifact for the diehard Angelina fans more permanently, then I could continue on that fashion. But for you, because you've been begging me to go ahead, I'm doing that, and today I'm fast forwarding to the latest I've seen her at the age of 15. So this is her official music video, Million Miles, right? And before we get into that, I just quick note here, because for those of you that are haven't been tuned in or haven't been following this journey with Angelina, note that as I release this, and of course in the future it changes, but the membership is still valid. I'm launching a new membership, and as I release this video, several people have paid for that membership, loyal Angelina fans, of course, that also want to support the channel, and got access to this. I think it's probably going to be about a week before everybody else. Now, there's additional membership perks, so, watch this quick message on how to get in and what those are. Hey, super quick message, but very, very important. If you're a big Angelina fan or a big A-Aron Reacts fan, and you want more of it, you want more benefits, and you also want to get ahead of things. Right now, I just made the decision based on feedback from you that I'm actually going to go beyond those initial early years from Angelina, and I'm actually going all the way to the presence. If you go to the membership site from a-aronreacts.com, then you're going to actually see an option with a video, right? There's a video on the homepage. I'll link to it, but there's a video that walks through what the membership is. There's an Angelina-specific membership where you get everything Angelina specifically. And I actually will go ahead and give you right now, if you go sign up right now at this very moment, there's videos in there of If I Were a Boy and Million Miles, as well as the Quincy Jones rehearsal at the age of 12. And LinkedIn promo, as well as her studio recording of I'm a Fool to Want You. And I'm going to continue to be keeping ahead of public releases for those. So for those of you that are big fans and want to continue to follow and support the channel, please go check that out now. Okay, so now let's dive in to the moment I've been anticipating for quite some time now. Let's look beyond the age of 13 when I saw her audition, which was the very first reaction I did for Angelina Jordan in America's Got Talent when she did Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, which was incredible, right? So this song, Million Miles, has a bit of a story behind it. And I did get a comment from certainly one of my favorite early videos of her. And if you haven't watched this reaction, do. This is a music video of Angelina Jordan at the age of 8 doing Fly Me to the Moon. Right, and this comment that I have highlighted, we've got from Eric Zeicher T511, so apologies if my pronunciation's off, but the moon shot at the end is much more important than it may appear, A-Aron. Apparently, Mary's husband and Angelina's grandfather would often refer to watching her from the moon once he was gone. He did pass when she was about 12, and one of her first original songs called Million Miles was penned in tribute to him, and the moon features prominently in both the lyrics. And it does cut off. I'm not, I think maybe run out of space or what, but in any case, we have another one. Great comment, Eric, from Peter Hormel, 1511. The image of the moon also plays a significant part in the music video version of Million Miles, which is what I'm about to react to. I've also noticed that in the live studio version, as well as most of her live performances of, I'm guessing, Million Miles, Angelina gestures to an imaginary moon, raising her hand to the sky. And then someone responded, actually, she was 13 when her maternal grandfather died and 12 when her paternal grandfather died. It was her maternal grandfather that the song was about. So apparently we're talking about her at the age of 13. And so let's dive in. I must forewarn you, this is probably going to be very emotional for me on many fronts, and we'll talk about that. But here we go. Million Miles, official music video, age of 15, I believe it is now, for Angelina Jordan.
As a child, I walked the streets, they see me growing up, knew you were all I need. Had seen in myself through all the years, it's like it's in my tears. I think what it's given me, the smiles and the memories, but now it's not here to hold my head. In the light of the blue sky, I'm not alone to fight, I'm never regret what I do. We're a million miles apart, it's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to be thrown out. I can't make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone. I know that I'm never alone. I know that I'm never alone, never alone, never alone. No. You said I'm watching you from the moon. I'm everywhere, see everything you do. I can't see you, but I know you're here. It's like you're in my tears. I think what it's given me, the smiles and the memories, but now it's not here to hold my hand. In the light of the blue sky, I'm not alone to fight, I'll never regret what I do. We're a million miles apart, it's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to be thrown. I can't make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone. I know I'm never alone. I know that I'm never alone. I wonder when I close my eyes, are you in my dreams tonight? I wonder, are your friends the stars, the songs for you wherever you are? We're a million miles apart, it's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to be thrown. I can make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone.
I knew Angelina was going to continue to mature and become just a powerful force. And I knew she is all about making a difference and has a good heart. And I knew she would impact me emotionally. But what I didn't know is I was going to draw such a close connection to this song. The fact that this song is about her grandfather and the support that he provided and that he was there for her, but he still continues to be here, that it's forward moving, that it's about the memories, is just such an inspiration for everybody. Because dealing with grief is one of the most difficult things as a human being that we have to do. Right? When you're close to somebody. And I lost my grandmother 7 years ago or something like that. And this woman was one of the most amazing human beings ever. 11 kids. I believe her church made her a saint. What she did, what she cared about, what she stood for. The house that she lived in during her latter years, she offered to give to the fire department next door. But since it had to be an official transaction, she sold it to them for $1 post-mortem. So this really just resonates in terms of that person, but where this really resonates with me is one of the most difficult thing I've ever dealt with is the loss of my brother. I don't think I'll ever be whole. I'm sorry, guys. But I didn't even talk about her maturity and her sound. But let's talk about her songwriting and the messaging and the music video. And so, the one official video I reacted to her, I actually referenced when she was 8 years old, Fly Me to the Moon, that was produced and directed by her grandmother, if I'm not mistaken. And in that video, actually, there was the moon and a reference to that, and she was walking up to the moon. And that's where that comment came from, where it means more than you know. But here, this is her. I imagine she had everything to do with everything here. This is her own song. This is her own lyrics. And I'm actually stunned on so many fronts, but I'm stunned that it's very poppy. But I think what I'm most stunned by is her sound. I mean, she easily sounds like someone that if I turned on the radio and heard this song, I would instantly say, assuming I didn't know who she was, I would totally instantly say, it makes sense why this is being played on the radio. It makes sense why this is a hit. She is a superstar. I'm actually really scared at this point to go forward and look at her at the age of 18 of today. Because how much more can she even mature beyond this? Every aspect of the tools that she has in her tool belt and related to her performance and her voice is so well refined at this point. It's, such little subtleties and little melismas and her expanded range from what I'm accustomed to seeing in her earlier years. Oh, wow. And what's moreover, I see the early influences of her jazz studies and performances here. But this is so far from it that there's so many other influences in there as well that I don't think I could even begin to pack who all they are. And I think I'm going to begin to explore them through the journey as I do continue. I will continue back, from the earlier years, although I'll continue with some of the later stuff. But, oh my goodness. Masterpiece. Masterclass. On every front. And how is she able to sing that song without tearing up herself? I mean, that's a true professional. I mean, obviously it's a music video. She could have multiple takes and so forth, but it doesn't matter. I guarantee that she could probably do it live without flinching unless she wanted to. Well, I guess I'll leave it at that. This has been an absolute emotional roller coaster. I want to thank you all for putting up with me and my reaction, and also for your patience as I finally get to this age. I am going to continue to catalog her through the years, but I'll occasionally, maybe once a week or something, do some of the later stuff to keep at it. But, whew. I'm going to take a break before I actually do her at 18. And I think I need to grab a box of Kleenex for that. Anyway, thank you much. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so. And, if you value Angelina and, want to get more detailed, more access and some of the other perks of the membership, which again, I explained early in the video, then, please do check out that membership and join. Otherwise, we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.